Bender Force style.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about what we all did back when we were younger. Just, random things. So, the first thing we all did when we were younger, we were about probably, 9, 10, round about that age. We used to all collect match attacks. If you did not collect match attacks, you did not have a good childhood. Like, match attacks were just a bomb. You would just go 50, you get 50p and go straight to the shop, the corner shop, or wherever they sold them. And when I was younger, there was things like, do you know what, match attacks though, thinking about them now, I want to start collecting them again, but obviously I can't because I'm older now, so I'm not going to start collecting them. So, match attacks really just, oh my god, it was, when you were in primary school, it was like a drug deal. If you had match attacks, everyone was coming up straight to you going, lad, do you want to swap that card for this, yeah? And it felt like a drug deal. You felt like just a bad man. You just did, because you were dealing it. Oh my god, even when you got the book, it just, you felt amazing when you had that book, because you used to get like a pile, like a starter pile on just random players, and then a limited edition player. And oh my god, match attacks though, they were amazing. Anyway, next thing is, wait, hang on, before I go on to the next topic, there was others like, I don't know, stickers. You had sticker books as well. To do with match attacks, there would be the book, the tin. Like, you'd get a tin and it would have all these swaps in. You'd get just the packs, obviously, and then if you had 100 clubs, people were offering you actual money just for that one player, because you knew how hard it was to get a limited edition player. No, not a limited edition, 100 club. There was actually tournaments and all that, like real life tournaments, and you'd win money like £200 and things like that. And do you know what? I think it's crap now that because we're older, we can't collect them, because you're just gonna get laughed at, or something will happen. Like, if your mates find out, you'd be like, lad, why are you collecting match attacks, lad? You were bad now still. But seriously though, if you actually did collect them at like the age of 17, 18, you're getting laughed at for fucking years. But I know people now who actually, like, get the stickers, because the stickers are actually alright, because you just stick them in the book, that's it, you forget about it. With the match attacks, you would actually go and deal and swap. But yeah, there was, I don't know why, but they had challenges and things like that, like, they even had websites. On the website, you would play, like, with match attacks in the game. Like, you'd open random packs and things like that. I've actually forgot what was on the website, because I haven't actually used them in a long time, because now I'm 16. Anyway, next, in childhood. Right, first I'm going to show you this. Yeah, I'm showing you an Xbox One. Oh, it's this. Oh, yeah. I put the Apple sticker thing on it. There was always the best ever thing when you were younger, when you first ever got your first Xbox. The original Xbox with the massive X on the console. Oh my god, I had one of those. Oh, I was never off it. The controller though was absolutely massive, because just why was it so big? But seriously though, there was also the PS1, the PlayStation 2, and now it's starting to go into the massive generation games like PlayStation 4. Well, back in the day there was the PlayStation 3, but now there's like PlayStation 4 VR for PlayStation. Got the Xbox One. The Kinect came out on Xbox 360. 360 was actually one of my favourite Xboxes ever because it had all my favourite games like Dead Rising, Call of Duty, Black Ops 1. Oh my god, Black Ops 1 was the best. As soon as that came out, you would beg your mum or dad for at least £60-70 just to go and get that one game. Everyone was like the maps, the zombie maps on it were absolutely amazing. Nuketown was amazing. Everything to do with Black Ops 1 was amazing until they brought out the futuristic versions like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and now Black Ops 4 is coming out in October, I think it is, the 12th of October or November. It's one of them. And I might actually get it, so yeah. But the maps were actually really good on Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Like, you know, with like Nuketown Zombies came out on Black Ops 2. Town. So that I just can't remember any of the maps. But the games on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, it was unbelievable because the games were so good. But now, just on Xbox One, the games now are actually getting too realistic. Like, if you've ever played Zombie, then you know what I'm talking about. And they're bringing out a new Walking Dead game. I actually might get that, you know, I'm thinking about it. It's actually a realistic game, like too realistic because the characters look exactly like real people. But anyway, I'm actually going off topic. The main thing about this video is just talking about childhood. The next thing in childhood was do you know what? I actually don't even know because my childhood was playing footy. No one does that anymore. Like, nowadays, people just sit on the phone chatting with birds and all that. Obviously, everyone does that now. And things like that. And they're just sitting on the phone, Instagram and all that. No one's out. Like, I barely see people out playing football with the mates and things like that. I go out and try and get my mates to come out, but they never come out. They're always like, I'm playing GTA, lad. I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm playing FIFA. I'm like, just come out for an hour or two. Just look at the sun. It's boiling out. That's why I look so, like, I look sweating right now. The sun's out. It's the summer. Why don't you come out? But people just never come out anymore. Like, back in the day, everyone would be out playing football. Sorry about that, guys. My phone actually cut out, so I'm not actually using my phone anymore. I'm using my dad's phone because it's actually better quality, so I don't think I'll probably be using this more often. But what I was saying is, back when we were younger, we'd see people playing football and going out and things like that. But nowadays, it's just like, you know, people just. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not, because I actually sit in myself. I just watch YouTube, play FIFA, play Call of Duty and things like that. But I'm just, you know, just saying that people don't go out as much as they used to do when they were younger. Like, now you don't see people playing footy, playing out. That's just childish. Playing out, fucking self again. You'd see girls and lads hanging out and going out and just, you know, having a laugh and things like that. But nowadays, people just sit in, like myself, play FIFA, play Call of Duty, watch YouTube, whatever you do when you sit at home. Okay, next thing is, we're getting a bit older now. We're getting into year 7. We're getting into secondary school now. So, in secondary school, your first party. Yeah, who remembers their first party? When you would just be with your mates, just going down to like meet your mates and just going, lad, are you actually ready to pull some beards tonight? Because I'm pulling tonight, you know. Lad, I'm getting on that girl, you know. Definitely, yeah, lad, I'm pulling her, mate. Just things like that, and just talking about what's gonna happen. But you get there, you don't pull. You just walk out shamed because you just haven't pulled. You just be sitting there with your mates having a laugh. About 1 o'clock in the morning comes around, you're walking home with no girl. That was the bad thing, but there was a good side. Sometimes you'd actually go to a party, you just pulled a bird, a fit bird, or just some girl, and you just end up going upstairs, finding a bedroom, spare bedroom, when no parents are in, and all your mates are just shouting upstairs, going, "Go ahead, lad! Go ahead, lad! I know what you're doing up there, pull here, lad!" and all that, and that's at every party. I know because all my mates tell me what happens. I've been to one at least. I've been to at least one party with me mates, and that was like a couple of weeks ago. But I don't you know what, I think it's actually really funny because if if you're not a person who actually smokes weed and things like that, you're just one of those who sit back, have a couple of drinks, have a laugh with your mates, but just seeing them stoned because you're just like, because they're hitting white and all that, and they're just like, lad, oh my god, lad, oh lad, just tie off me head, you know what I mean? And then you're just sitting there like, you daft fucker, you just smoked a full joint and you're just haven't. You just had a couple of drinks and you're still laughing because you're probably bladdered as well. Anyway, after that, you go into around about year 9, year 10, and you just, just have a couple of laughs, going to year 10, and you're starting to, grow up, and you've got to get out of this old, like, when you were younger, you just used to collect things and used to do things, but now that you're older, you've got to start like acting older. Things like just trying to think of an example. Listen to better music. Go to better places. I don't know what else. What you do when you start hitting. When you start getting into like year 11 and all that. Well, year 11 is when you know you're leaving. So I'll go straight into year 11. Year 11, you knew I think it was everyone knows it's the best year of secondary school. It's because you know you're leaving. Like 2 weeks before you're leaving, you're just like, you can just be a naughty kid because you know teachers are not gonna start going, oh, you're excluded for a couple of weeks or you're suspended and things like that. And you're like, listen, I don't care. I'm leaving. And what? But I was never like that. I was just, trying to be the quiet kid and do my work and, but I failed all my exams. So obviously I was going to fail, even though I don't know how I failed. But year 11 was just the best because the leavers assembly was the worst thing about year 11 because seeing all them old photos back in year 7, you're just like, what have I changed into here? What is that wig? Because but year 11, you're not really bothered about if you've got long hair or short hair anymore because you know you're leaving soon. And you're just looking at your hair like, oh my god, why, just why? And listen to me voice, listen to what, right, let's go back a couple of years before year 11, right, round about year 7, right, I think round about year 7, year 8, you're hitting puberty, because your voice starts cracking, I've had some bad times with that. I have. Because I think when I was around about year 7, year 8, I was sitting in class and I shouted across the classroom to me other mate. But what happens? My voice cracks right in front of the whole class, and I was in an all boys school, so that was even worse because people just turned around to me and went, "Lad, your voice just cracked," and then I'm just like, I'm going, and I just ran. I just wanted to run out the classroom, but I couldn't because my teacher was there, and I was just like, "Oh no, why would I have to crack right here?" I put my head on the table and just went, just put my head down and went, "Just get me out of class right now." The bell went, I just ran, and then about lunchtime, I think it was, my mate came up to me going, "Lad, what? Your voice cracked in the middle of the classroom. How do you feel?" I was just like, "Lad, shut up talking about it. You know, it's embarrassing." They were the worst times round about year 7 and 8 because your voice just cracks in front of the whole class. That's probably the most embarrassing thing that could ever happen in school. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, like where I talk about things, just like, you know, talk about... See, this video, I mainly spoke about secondary school, on like what it was like. If you want me to talk about different things, like what it's like to be in college, or what it's like to be 18, well, not 18 because I haven't turned 18 yet, but around about 17 and things like that, leave a like, leave comments what you want to see next, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video, and goodbye.